And we'll welcome you back here to Joe Wolf Field, and now the bottom of the first inning in Western Massachusetts. Now we'll take a look at the starting lineup offensively for the SteepleCats. Nick Riotto leading off in left field. Dustin Shirley will bat second and play second. Daniel Holst in center field. He will bat third. Edward House in right field. He'll bat cleanup. CJ Price hitting fifth, playing third base. Easton Johnson hitting sixth at shortstop. Noah Vaughn hitting seventh, and he's at first base. And John Mazza behind the plate at catcher, hitting eighth. And Kyle Brennan will be starting at DH tonight and hit ninth. And we'll turn it back over to Dave. He'll give you the defensive alignment for the Upper Valley Nighthawks.
Ryan Takacs on the mound, the right-handed pitcher, will give you his. He gave you his in the pregame, his stats. Behind the plate is James Marisano. Over at first base, Charlie Concanon. Al Molina at second base. The shortstop tonight for the Nighthawks defensively is Matt Mall. And over at third base, Zach Canada in the outfield. Joey Dennison in left field. Alex Hansen, the speedy center fielder, will patrol the grounds out there. And in right field, it's Walker Grisanti for the Upper Valley Nighthawks.
Thank you, Dave. So once again, Nick Riotto leading it off for the SteepleCats against Ryan Tackett. Takacs 270 ERA on the year. He has 9 strikeouts on the season. Here's the first pitch to Riotto. Misses outside for ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, and that is fouled back, 1-1.
Takacs, as we mentioned, 6 feet 4 inches tall, a right-hander, 200 pounds, from Jackson, New Jersey, Central New Jersey.
And the 1-1 pitch misses for ball 2. Not only this is a capacity jam-packed crowd here at Joe Wolf Field on hand, it is a loud crowd here today. It's also the loudest I've heard this stadium this season. The 2-1, and that is line foul 2-2.
Takacs, a sophomore, goes to Manhattan College. As you mentioned, a 1-0 record right now. 1 win, no losses, 2.7 ERA. He's pitched in 3 out of the 4 games he's pitched. 3 of those the Nighthawks have won.
And his 1 win coming as Riotto fouls that one back against the Danbury Westerners on June 26th. He went 7 innings in that game, allowing 1 run off 9 hits and 4 strikeouts. That was his only start for the season so far. And the 2-2 is on the inside corner, called strike 3 on Riotto, 1 away. We saw earlier in the top of the first, Dave, about how the Nighthawks came out really aggressive, swinging the bats early, weren't taking many pitches. The SteepleCats generally are very aggressive early in the game, too.
Yeah, right there, strikeout looking. Takacs has some movement. This looks like a cut fastball. He's got some speed on it, and then it breaks right before it gets the batter across home plate. That's what he's looking to do tonight.
That was
the corners.
Right on the inside corner, and it froze Riotto, and he gets Dustin Shirley to swing and miss for strike 1. Shirley and Riotto, the top 2 hitters on the SteepleCats, they're the only 2 players on the team that so far have played in every single game this season. Another called strike on Dustin Shirley, and it's 0-2. That one, breaking ball painting the outside corner, freezing Shirley. 0-2. And here's the 0-2 to Shirley, and he swings and misses. Dropped by the catcher, Morisano. He throws to first for the easy out. 2 gone in the inning, so Takacs is dealing so far.
Oh, yeah, not too bad. That's the perfect way you want to start. 2 quick strikeouts. It hasn't had to use a lot of pitches either to get them.
So here's Daniel Holst hitting .283 on the year with 3 RBIs. Has been a very good player for the SteepleCats at the plate and in the outfield.
Infielders play back with 2 outs now.
And the pitch in there for a called strike. 0-1.
That one off speed, and bottom sort of dropped out over that one right across the plate.
And the 0-1, that is fouled back. 0-2 to Daniel Holst. So Takis jumped ahead of Shirley 0-2, struck him out, and now he's ahead of Holst 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, and that is chopped foul.
Lots of fans lined up, especially along the first base side, 2 and 3 chairs deep, and also down the left field line as well.
The picnic areas on both lines, like you said, are pretty full with people on their chairs. And the 0-2 pitch misses for ball one. If a foul ball goes that direction, I can't imagine what it'll be like, people trying to
it won't survive.
Go after the ball. Haven't seen one yet, though. The 1-2 misses, 2-2, so Holst battling back. Good at bat here after falling behind 0-2. He's worked it back to 2-2 count, and deuces are wild here in the bottom of the first. And the 2-2, and that is line in the air to center. That's going to get down for the first base hit of the game, and it goes to Daniel Holst. And the inning continues for Edward House. Holst fell behind 2-2, battled back, got it to 2-2, found the pitch he was looking for, and singled to center.
And Marisano, the catcher for the Nighthawks, sort of set up outside, and I think Takis just missed his spot. It was supposed to be outside, and Holst just went with it and drove it out into center field right in front of Alex Hansen. So a 2-out base runner for the SteepleCats here in the bottom of the first with no score.
Now here's House. Both Holst and House making catches in the top of the first in center and right field. And here's the pitch. The runner's going. Pitches the ball downstairs, and Holst steals second. SteepleCats very aggressive on the base paths as well. They do not like to waste any time, and they want to take as many bases as they can.
Well, that is something that head coach Nick Senatiempo mentioned to this team right after they got off the bus today here in North Adams, that this team is going to run and be careful, especially the middle infielders. And Marisano, the catcher, he said, you better be ready to go and throw down to second base. And we saw it right there. First base runner, first stolen base for North Adams.
And the 1-0 pitch misses 2-0.
And Holst is getting a huge lead off of second base. Molina was going to be covering him at second base. He's the second baseman for the Nighthawks, but backed off, and that allowed Holst. Now he's got about a 5, 6, almost a 7-step lead off the bag at second.
The 2-0 pitch misses, and the count is 3-0. As far as Mike Armstrong is concerned, it doesn't matter how many outs there are in an inning. Even if a guy's on second, he could send a guy to third with 0, 1, or 2 outs. And the 3-0 pitch, he takes all the way, and it misses inside for ball 4, and the SteepleCats have a pair of runners aboard with 2 outs for C.J. Price.
Infield still back with 2 outs, so after striking out the first 2 batters, Takis struggling a little bit for the Nighthawks right now, the right-handed pitcher on the mound. It was in the top of the inning and a game against the Blue Sox on Saturday where the Nighthawks were 1 pitch, 1 strike away from getting out of the inning with only giving up 1 run, and then next thing you know, a grand slam over the right field fence, and it was 5-0 after the end of the first half of the inning. So Nighthawks trailed 5-0 before they even saw a pitch in the batter's box.
And the pitch. And that misses for ball 1, 1-0.
Holst leads off second and Haas leads off first, and they both have huge leads right now.
Price hit a solo home run in the 3rd inning of yesterday's victory over the Mainers, 7-4. He looks at ball 2, 2-0. That's 6 straight out of the strike zone for Takis after giving up the single to Daniel Holst.
And Marisano, the catcher, called time, and he's going to head out to the mound. Just a meeting between the pitcher and catcher, but he's going, hey, you were doing great through the first 2 battles. Keep it up, or 2 batters. Keep it up right now.
He has thrown 11 balls, 10 strikes so far in this game in the 1st inning. SteepleCats getting his pitch count up there already. Still early, but over 20 pitches in 1 inning is a lot. And the 2-0 in there for a called strike, 2-1.
That pitch might have been a little inside. We are directly behind home plate. I'd say about 60 to 70 feet behind the home plate umpire and about 20 to 25 feet off the ground. So it looked like it might have missed inside just a bit.
Count nonetheless, 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1. That's on the outside corner for strike 2. 2-2.
Some of the fans right in front of us not agreeing with that call either.
Price's solo shot yesterday put the SteepleCats ahead for good in the 3rd inning in a 7-4 victory. Looking to do the same here. And here's the pitch. That's grounded to first. On the hop, bobbling it is the first baseman, Concannon, but he tosses it to Takis, who is over covering. And the out is made. The SteepleCats strand 2 as we head to the 2nd. No score at Joe Wolf Field. You're watching and listening to the NECBL Broadcast Network.